Hey everyone, welcome to Self-Mastery Group. Today we are going to learn the top 10 habits mentally strong people's. Mental strength contains thoughts, behaviors, and emotions. Becoming mentally healthy involves managing your feelings, regulating your very thoughts, and behaving productively. So how do you do this if you are going through difficult times? Mental strength involves developing daily habits that build mental muscle. It also involves giving up bad habits that hold you back. Building mental strength is fundamental to living your best life. Just as we go to the gym and lift weights in order to build our physical muscles, we must also develop our mental health through the use of mental habits and techniques. Optimal mental health helps us to live a life that we love, have meaningful social connections, and positive self-esteem. It also aids in our ability to take risks, try new things, and cope with any difficult situations that life may throw at us. Habit 1. They neutralize toxic people. Dealing with difficult people is frustrating and exhausting for most. Mentally tough people control their interactions with toxic people by keeping their feelings in check. When they need to confront a toxic person, they approach the situation rationally. They identify their emotions and don't allow anger or frustration to fuel the chaos. They also consider the difficult person's standpoint and are able to find common ground and solutions to problems. Even when things completely derail, mentally tough people are able to take the toxic person with a grain of salt to avoid letting him or her bring them down. Habit 2. Mentally strong people have delayed gratification. There was a famous Stanford experiment in which an administrator left a child in a room with a marshmallow for 15 minutes. Before leaving, the experimenter told the child that she was welcome to eat it. But if she waited until he returned without eating it, she would get a second marshmallow. The children that were able to wait until the experimenter returned experienced better outcomes in life, including higher SAT scores, greater career success, and even lower body mass indexes. The point is that delay of gratification and patience are essential to success. People with mental strength know that results only materialize when you put in the time and forego instant gratification. Habit 3. They don't waste time thinking about failures. The most successful professionals are so active in pursuit of success that they spend no time worrying about failure. People who aren't mentally strong waste time and energy on worrying about bad outcomes and what others think of them, while those who are mentally strong put that energy toward bettering themselves and their processes. Professionals with grit view failure as an inevitable step in the process of reaching their goals, and get right back to work. Habit 4. They're emotionally intelligent. Emotional intelligence is the cornerstone of mental toughness. You cannot be mentally tough without the ability to fully understand and tolerate strong negative emotions and do something productive with them. Moments that test your mental toughness are ultimately testing your emotional intelligence, EQ. Unlike your IQ, which is fixed, your EQ is a flexible skill that you can improve with understanding and effort. It's no wonder that 90% of top performers have high EQs, and people with high EQs earn $28,000 more annually, on average, than their low EQ counterparts. Unfortunately, EQ skills are in short supply. Habit 5. Identify specific areas that you would like to change. Before you can build up your mental and emotional strength, you will need to take an inventory of your strengths and challenges to determine what you would like to change. Make a list of as many of your strengths and challenges as you can think of. Once you have finished your list, figure out how to turn each of your challenges into a goal that you can work towards. For example, you might have included on your list of challenges that you have difficulty asserting your needs. If you want to work on this issue, you would say that your goal is to become more assertive. Habit 6. They're relentlessly positive. Keep your eyes on the news for any length of time, and you'll see that it's just one endless cycle of war, violent attacks, fragile economies, failing companies, and environmental disasters. It's easy to think the world is headed downhill fast. And who knows? Maybe it is. But mentally tough people don't worry about that because they don't get caught up in things they can't control. Instead of trying to start a revolution overnight, they focus their energy on directing the two things that are completely within their power: their attention and their effort. Habit 7. It's not about winning or losing but learning and growing. The mentally toughest may not always be the winners. But win or lose, they have cultivated the habit of always learning and growing, expanding their skills and finding ways to make themselves more knowledgeable and prepared. To build your toughness, pursue growth, study, read books, take classes, talk to people who have been challenged and have made it. Mentally tough people are the determined ones, the ones you put your money on to succeed. Start today to build the habits that will put you among them. Habit 8. They self-talk themselves. Self-talk is your internal dialogue. It's influenced by your subconscious mind, and it reveals your thoughts, beliefs, questions, and ideas. Self-talk can be both negative and positive, it can be encouraging, and it can be distressing. Much of your self-talk depends on your personality. If you're an optimist, your self-talk may be more hopeful and positive. The opposite is generally true if you tend to be a pessimist. Positive thinking and optimism can be effective stress management tools. Indeed, having a more positive outlook on life can provide you with some health benefits. Why is it good for you? Self-talk can enhance your performance and general well-being. However, research suggests people with positive self-talk may have mental skills that allow them to solve problems, think differently, and be more efficient at coping with hardships or challenges. This can reduce the harmful effects of stress and anxiety. Habit 9. Embrace failure. Making a mistake is not failure. Failing to learn from that mistake is failure. How can any of us grow without failure? Failing and succeeding is all a part of life. It is possible to shy away from trying something because of your past mistake, but trying and failing is healthy for your growth. Do not fear making a mistake, instead learn something new from your experiences and use the knowledge to make better decisions in the current situation. Mentally tough people embrace failure because they know that the road to success is paved with it. No one ever experienced true success without first embracing failure. By revealing when you are on the wrong path, your mistakes pave the way for you to succeed. The biggest breakthroughs typically come when you are feeling the most frustrated and the most stuck. It's this frustration that forces you to think differently, to look outside the box, and to see the solution that you've been missing. Mentally tough people distance themselves from their mistakes, but they do so without forgetting them. By keeping their mistakes at a safe distance, yet still handy enough to refer to, they are able to adapt and adjust for future success. Habit 10. Mentally strong people have a growth mindset. Two basic mindsets, fixed and growth, define the way people think of themselves and their potential. Individuals with a fixed mindset believe their creativity, smarts, and personality is static, and thus unlikely to change. Faced with a challenge, these people often act from a scarcity-based mindset with a goal of conserving their resources. After all, they are finite. These people often shut down in the face of criticism, taking it as an attack on their skills. They may be jealous of others' successes. People with a growth mindset believe their personality, skills, and intellect can change over time. With effort, these people believe they can grow smarter and more creative. When a challenging situation arises, someone with a growth mindset tends to respond positively to the challenge because they know, whatever the outcome, they'll grow as a result. These people hear criticism with an open mind because they know it's intended to help them become better. They take inspiration from the good that comes to others because they know resources are unlimited, not scarce. Someone else's promotion doesn't mean they'll never get the role they want. Some mentally strong people may be predisposed with a growth mindset, but even if that's not the case for you, that doesn't mean you can't shift your default toward growth. Stop seeking approval from other people and connect with what you value and enjoy about yourself. Rather than focus on the end result, try to connect to the process. Delete the word failure from your vocabulary and instead, celebrate what you learn from every effort. These 3 behavior changes will set you on track to develop a growth mindset, which may be the key to getting what you want. If you like this video, please subscribe, comment and like the video.